Hello and welcome. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners. Procyon, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz, proud supporter of our podcast network and everything we do. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump and UConn legendary men's basketball player Jake Voskuhl. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large or small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return on your taxes. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you've suffered any type of personal injury, slip and fall, car accident, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife got angry one night and decided to stab you, the Finch Firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut. He will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. You just have to remember, in a pinch, call Finch or go to his website, thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he trains boys and girls in the sport of their choice from the ground up, helps them reach their full potential, be the best they can possibly be. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. To work with the best, he has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. Go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. All right. How you doing? Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you. A lot to talk about.
Oh, yes, there's plenty to talk about. Would you like to start with the stellar performance of the New York Giants today? Or the situation at UConn? Okay. We got Jackson Dart back. I mean, that was a positive. He looked good for the most part. We lost to a Marcus Mariota-led Redskins team.
Yep.
I shouldn't be calling them the Redskins, but I'm sorry, I'm not calling them the Commanders.
All right, we grew up with that.
We were down. I know we were down 21 or 22-7 at the half, and second half we score 14 points. We looked much better. We just started slow, which has been our trouble all year round, and that just angers me. But Tyrone Tracy, I mean, he looked a little bit better. I think he had 70 yards rushing. And, Dart is doing the best he can. It's like playing with a piano on your back.
His numbers are better than they looked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were. But he doesn't have a ton of talent around him. I mean, you have Tracy, and your receiver is Robinson. Really, he had, he threw the interception, but without Neighbors, I mean, it's completely different. The tight ends, I don't believe were involved as much.
Bellinger had 3 catches in a row in the second half. Theo Johnson.
I'm sorry, Johnson did too. Yes, you're right. Yeah, Johnson.
He might have had all his stats though in the first half.
He did. He had three catches, but he only had 4 targets. You're right about Bellinger had 3 catches on 4 targets. Slayton was targeted 10 times. Robinson was targeted 10 times. I mean, it's tough to win football games when your top receivers are Robinson and Slayton. It's just
Slayton.
It's just
Slayton drops the ball so much, man.
I despise Slayton. I was despised. They re-signed him.
Such a bad sign.
I just, well, that's what we were going to talk about. It's just amazing to me. Joe Shane is employed.
Long.
If anyone should be working at a park, it should be Joe Shane. We should switch Joe Shane. We should send him to the park, and you can run the Giants because I've had enough of Joe Shane. Like, really, like, I don't know why they love him as much as they do, why they trust him as much as they do. But for him to lead another coaching search terrifies me.
I know.
Like, I was on board with Dayball. I was on board with this hiring. I really was. I thought he was going to be the guy, and he may have been the guy. I think they made some shitty personnel decisions that obviously affected them. He obviously didn't get Daniel Jones going in the right direction, changed the trajectory of everything.
Yeah.
And we're in the position we're in. But to be honest, with Dart, Cam coming back, Tracy complimentary, and then you have Neighbors. You have 2 guys. I love the tight ends. I mean, I think Bellinger and Johnson are doing a good job.
When they use them
offensively, yes.
When they use them, it works out. Like, you can count on them for the vast majority of the time.
Correct. They are productive. They would be guys who would grade out well, and they're not going to be Travis Kelce. That's not who they are. But they're reliable. 3rd and 5, they'll get you 5 yards. They'll get your first down. They'll be in the right place at the right time, and they can block. I trust them both as blockers. So I don't have an issue with them. I think Dart needs one more solid receiver. I mean, if they can hit a home run in the draft, and I know we need linemen too. If we can get a lineman and a receiver, I think we're set on offense. But, the defensive line, like I said, I think I said this on the last show, we could have put Cones out there. And I mean, because like I told you, it was the first time I watched Dexter Lawrence, really watched him. And literally, he just dances at the line of scrimmage if he's not getting driven, and does nothing. Nothing. And, it blows my mind. And the other guys play hard. I mean, Bobby plays hard. Carter arguably had his best game. I mean, 7 tackles, 3 TFLs, and he had a sack. I mean, so
I'm just, I didn't realize Mahomes tore his ACL.
Yeah, that was just announced.
I knew about Micah Parsons, but wow, Mahomes.
Yeah. I didn't think Mahomes tore his ACL. When I saw the play, it looked like he hyperextended his knee. Yeah. I didn't, I thought an ACL tear comes, from sideways. You lose the ligament in the middle, and you're hit to the side, and it's torn. And you don't have that stability in your knee. I didn't think it could be torn from a hyperextension. So I was as shocked as anyone to see that. And they're out of the playoffs anyway. I get it, but I obviously feel terrible for the guy. He's a good guy, and nobody wants to see anyone get hurt. As much as we may despise people, we don't wish injury on them. But this game was just it was frustrating to watch because, first of all, the Redskins attempted 19 passes. That irritated me.
And he threw for over 200 yards on 10 catches.
That's one point. 10 completions, 200 yards.
Unreal.
With a touchdown. I mean, like, really, with Marcus Mariota. He's not the second coming. They spread the ball around pretty good. Terry McLaurin, he's their top guy. He's coming along. Deebo Samuel had a couple catches, but that they spread it around. I mean, if you look at their numbers, I mean, there's guys with one catch, 36 yards, one catch, 28 yards, one catch, 19 yards. I mean, They spread it around. So, yeah, with 10 completions to have that, again, I've gone back and forth with the draft because they have not drafted a defensive line or a defensive player in the top in a while, not a D line, but a linebacker, a lockdown corner, something like that. And I think that they may have to go in that direction because defensively, it's painful to watch them get down so early and then have to come back like this. And they nearly did.
I can't believe we outrushed Washington.
Oh, I can't either. I can't either. I mean, Corey, whatever his name is,
Crosby.
He had almost 100 yards. But see, again, what worries me, Sean, Jackson Dart, he had been out. I believe he had a concussion, correct?
Correct.
9 carries, 63 yards.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let a guy run. I mean, really, why?
2-10, and he's putting his head down.
Yeah, because he thinks he's Josh Allen, and he's not. He doesn't have that size. And he had a long run of 30 yards, just about. He should not be your second leading rusher.
Yeah.
So that to me is so alarming that Kafka, this coaching staff, is allowing this to happen. That they're not telling the idiot, slide, go out of bounds, do something. Don't put your health at risk, because you put your health at risk, you're putting this team at risk. And I get this season is a wash. Sorry, I think you're jinxing me.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Oh, good. Oh, it's good news. It's a good news day.
Good.
It's a good news day. Okay. So you think I can hang up the phone?
Yes. Yeah. That was all good.
Okay. All right.
Are we on pause?
No, we're not on pause. There's no pause.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're able to turn your camera back on. That was the only thing that went off.
Hold on. It's work.
Let's see if it comes on. I'm sorry. But yeah, my whole thing is the dude had a concussion, and we're gonna let him run. And I just think Kafka, like, what are you thinking, man? Like, the last thing this team needs is some catastrophic injury to him with, less than a month left in the season. Why risk that? That's what I was thinking. And I am not like you, and you and I, we're not fair weather fans. We watch the team, we support the team, rain or shine, regardless.
Yep.
They legitimately have a bright future. The Eagles have looked like horse shit. Dallas is 6-6-1. I think they're a disaster. I think legitimately, with full health, with Cam, Neighbors, draft picks, improving the defense, we're not far off from being contenders in the NFC East, in my opinion.
Eagles are the worst 8-5 team ever.
And I do love it because the Eagles media and the fans act like they're 2-14. Like it's like they are the worst thing ever. They hate the Eagles. That I laugh at. I can't help it. It's amazing to me. But I do. I think we can be contenders next year very easily, at full strength. I think that if they have the opportunity to add a receiver, someone in the secondary, linebacker that's top, I know they say take best available. Someone who is highly rated in the first round as a corner, linebacker, whatever. I think they need that. And then
what sucks is they just got Javon Holland and Adebo.
They did. Yeah. No,
they're gonna cut one of those guys after 1 year.
But Holland is a safety, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So safeties, I mean, that was the other thing. Safeties are not regarded as like a premium draft pick. I mean, they're not regarded as anything remarkable for a first round pick. It's been rarer and rarer to see safeties go in the first round. So I don't think they should cut him, but I think that they need to get a corner. I think if they can get a corner, they have, with Bobby, I mean, they have linebackers. They need definitely someone inside if Lawrence continues to be a cone. And to stop the run, but I don't think they're far off. I think if they get a receiver too, they have serviceable tight ends. They need, if they get Neighbors and can pair them with someone really outstanding, they're going to be dangerous. But
did you see little Jordan Humphrey today?
Yeah. Listen, I've watched him since you have brought him up and mentioned his past and everything. I have liked what I've seen out of him for the most part. And I just wish that they were able to do more with him, just because he has chemistry with obviously Dart, and they just don't really use him as much.
Well, he had a touchdown for the
Right?
Broncos.
I mean, oh, okay. So that's why they didn't use him.
They put him on the
He's on the
practice
Broncos.
squad. Listen how
they
bad
moved
this
him
is.
back? Oh,
Yeah, Joe
God.
Shane screwed this up. This guy used the amount of times he was allowed to call up and activate Jordan Humphrey. And so he put him on the practice squad, and the Broncos picked him up like Tuesday, and he scored a touchdown.
So this motherfucker, he was going back and forth with him, activating him and putting him back on the practice squad.
Yes.
And obviously they limit how many times you can do that.
He had a beautiful catch today with a nice touchdown.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. All right. So that makes sense then why I wasn't able to find him. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. That should get Joe Shane fired. That alone, right there. You're gonna do that and be that negligent and stupid?
Seriously.
Like, I have no words.
Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. It's sick. It's sickening. And again, I think that we're close, but shit like that, this guy, I don't know what's wrong with him, but it's like, let's give him another draft. Let's see what he can do. Let's let him pick.
I don't think he's gonna last, man.
He's done great. God, I hope not. The Giants, I mean, traditionally they don't like to fire people. But he's been there a while now.
Yeah.
But they've gone through so many coaches since Coughlin's been fired. I mean, I don't think they care. Yeah. But yeah, I mean that was unbelievable. I did want to get your thought on Phillip Rivers, 44 years young. Phillip Rivers retired 5 years. He's been retired 5 years, and I get signed to the practice squad. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, they signed him to the practice squad. There's no way they're going to dress him or play him this week. Wrong. Phillip Rivers not only dresses, he plays, and he does okay. He wasn't as bad as expected. The Colts, unfortunately, are in a desperate situation. But they threw a lot at him for not practicing much. 18 of 27, 120 yards, a touchdown, interception. Jonathan Taylor, they tried to lean on him. He just has his production has kind of gone down. And Sam Darnold is Sam Darnold. He had a pretty good game despite not throwing a touchdown pass. It was an ugly game, but the Colts are still 8-6. They're in the hunt, I think, for the AFC South. And Phillip Rivers, 44 years young, like only taking one sack. I think he can do something. Like
pretty good.
I think they can get
attempts.
Yeah, 18 of 27. Very good. And I think he can. I think he can lead them the set to 10 wins.
Yeah,
no doubt in my mind. He can.
Let me see their schedule here.
Yeah, I didn't see.
They got the 49ers. Boy, they've lost 4 in a row.
Yeah, they've been a disaster. They've been a dumpster fire.
In 5 of their last 6. Then they got the Niners, who are good. Then the Jaguars, who are good. And
they're leading the division. Yeah.
The Texans.
Okay, so they're probably fucked. All right.
Yeah, they're definitely fucked.
Yeah, they're not beating Jacksonville with how hot they are now. San Francisco, they'll win, but it's not going to help them, especially in the division. They're probably not going to get a wild card spot, depending on what happens with Buffalo. in New England, is probably going to lock it up, but
They're
it's
probably
just
gonna
wow.
finish 8-9.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 100%, 100%. That's just wow. I mean, I was so happy for Daniel Jones, his resurgence, and then he just tailed off. He tailed off, and I think, like you said, it goes back to teams watching film, being able to see these guys on film, coming up with game plans to stop them. The coaches are just too good. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and then I wanted to get your thoughts on the Michigan situation, obviously, with Mr. Coach Moore and his executive assistant having relations, and he gets fired and loses his mind a little bit, gets arrested, charged, released on bond, loses his job. I mean, I understand pussy's pussy and good-looking blonde girls are black men kryptonite. It is. I mean, I get it. I get it. But he had a contract through 2029, and he. Oh, thank you, Christy. Okay. Talk about how our program means nothing. Bowls don't matter. No conference title to play for. Okay, Christy, you want it? Yeah. So, our program means nothing. I did a show with Lewis Hansen Thursday night.
Yeah, I saw that.
Try to raise money for training for the combine. He's a late round draft pick projection, and I was hoping this could be the start of something to give these guys additional revenue, and then maybe even have athletes from other sports on.
Right.
That quickly ended with how much money was given, which shows Connecticut doesn't care about football. That's just the bottom line. That's just life. They don't care. I ran ads for the show on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram all week. I put the link up, everything. I got 1 million likes, and thousands of people watched it. Few people donated, and I just it's just like. And then I was on social media yesterday. I'm fighting with everyone. I'm arguing with everyone because everyone's in the UConn football fan group or whatever. They're complaining about Figiano and Bell pulling out of the bowl games and the transfer portal and this and that. I'm like, this just shows you how much anyone cares about football. I was like, how many of you people donate to the Husky Athletic Fund? How many people have you donate? You want to complain about players not playing? And they're like, oh, they get NIL money, they get paid, they get this and they get that. They get dick. They don't get paid anything compared to power conferences.
Oh, yeah.
They don't get paid anything compared to group of 5 schools even. So you want to complain, but contribute. Yeah. Then you complain all you want. If you're donating and guys are pulling out, but you have to understand they had probably the worst 2 to 3 weeks of any school. Their coach left 2 days after their last game. And he took players with him.
Unbelievable.
And he took recruits. I mean, he stole commitments, guys who were committed to us. And, then you see all the kids entering the transfer portal. And then Everyone was furious that Figiano pulled out of the game. Skylar Bell is a Bolitnikoff Award finalist, and he could be a day one draft pick.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? Like,
absolutely.
Day two maybe, but at best, but at worst. But I get that. Joe, I understand because 3 of his offensive tackles are gone.
Yeah.
His 2 starters and his top backup gone.
Yep.
So his health is at risk. He doesn't have a running back. Yeah. Well, Cam announced that he's going to play. Listen, I in my opinion, Sean, I have no idea how they can play in this game.
It's good. It's going to be like UNC last year, but we're the UNC.
Yeah, but they don't even have a coach. The coach is gone.
Yeah.
Gordon, the interim coach, got hired at TCU. He's not coaching the bowl game. I'm pretty sure he's.
What's he doing over there?
He's the offensive coordinator at TCU. He got offered the offensive coordinator job. He's a Broyles Award finalist, which is the assistant coach of the year. He's a finalist for that award. Samus is coaching the bowl game. Oh, good. I'm glad Ozempic's coaching the bowl game. That's good to know. Thank you for correcting me. But okay, so Gordon's coaching the bowl game. I know that the kids have zero respect for Gordon.
Yep.
He does not command a room, and they know he's leaving. The kids, do you guys, and that's the other thing, people are all commenting. Do you understand the kids did not want to play in this bowl game? They would rather set themselves on fire than have to play in the Fenway Bowl. It's true. It's true. And I know this factually. This isn't conjecture, rumor. This is from talking to players.
Yep.
This is from talking to parents. This is from talking to coaches. They wanted to go to Florida. They wanted to go to even Alabama. And because we don't travel well, we didn't get those opportunities. We traveled well to Fenway. So everyone thought, wow, well, let's go back to Fenway. That'll be great. The kids will be psyched, and, we can get that 10th win, and it'll be awesome. How did that work out? As soon as that was announced, as soon as that was announced, it was a fire sale.
Yep.
A complete fire sale. I mean, Victor Rosa entered the portal. Victor Rosa.
Where's he going?
The third back. The toilet. That's where he's going. Where do you
You there?
All right, sorry about that.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's been a phenomenal fucking day. I'll tell you that.
Hold on, sorry. I just went
So
upstairs.
yeah, I know. I was just saying that anyone who wants to complain about UConn, I would say, what are you donating? What are you contributing besides your input and wise advice? Oh, these kids make so much money. Oh, these kids should all play. Joe is I know that they think he's going to be a third round pick or fourth round pick, and he's probably going to be an undrafted free agent. He has nobody. He's got Cam. Skylar's not playing. So, there's a bunch of defensive guys not playing. Why would you risk it? Why would you risk it if you have an opportunity to play in the NFL like that?
Yeah,
so
they've shown
that
it's not worth it anymore. It's not worth the risk.
It's not at all. That's my whole point. That's my whole point. And that's what infuriates me is that we have all these fucking experts.
Something's covering your camera. There you go.
Nope.
I'm going to remove
myself. So now I have this one.